TIFU by clogging our bathroom sink with my period bloody water. I kick and if you don't. Let me tell you, when girls stain their underwear in this time of the month, they can't just throw it with the other clothes in the washing machine, because it can easily stain other clothes. So what we do is washing it by hand first and then throw it in the washing machine. Or at least that's what I, 16F, personally do. I usually like to soak it in warm water first with a little soap before I actually begin washing it by hand. I closed the drain of our bathroom sink, filled it up with some warm water and soap and soaked my underwear. I took a shower, came back to actually scrub it, and guess what? The drain wouldn't work. It wouldn't open. It wouldn't let water down. I tried and tried until my hands got tired, and it wasn't easy, especially when her mom keeps knocking on the door. She needs to use the bathroom too. I had to let her in and break the news to her. Our sink is full of bloody period water and it's somehow clogged. She was disgusted at first, but then she'd had to put her hand in the bloody water too and try and solve the problem. She failed. We had to call Dad, and no way I am telling my dad that this reddish water is of my period blood. It would have went two ways. He either would be too disgusted to help or help me but make jokes about it till the day I die. So we lied to him and told him that this reddish color is by washing a red t-shirt in the sink. The problem was solved. TLDR. I washed my stained underwear in the sink and it somehow got clogged, so my dad, unaware, had to put his hands into the bloody water to unclog it. Dad of 4 women here. He knew what it is. He was not disgusted by it enough to prevent him from doing what needed to be done. That's just what dads do. Cold water is what you need next time. If I have an accident, I usually run whatever item under cold tap water for a few and then toss in with normal laundry. Girl, what happened? Literally all of your period blood info is wrong. It will absolutely not stain other items in the wash, and you need to use cold water. Sis, you're making more work for yourself. In my nearly 30 years of menstruation, I have never had my bloodied undies stain anything in the wash. And I have some gnarly bleeds. It's funny that you told your dad it was from a shirt though. Just chuck 'em in the wash. I have never heard of blood staining other clothes. I have never pre-rinsed anything and it comes out fine. Baby, you can throw your bloody underwear in with the rest of the clothes loudly crying. You don't have to do all this extra work. You should soak your period underwater in cold water, as hot water causes the blood to set. Proper method. Soak your underwater in cold water plus a small bucket with 1 teaspoon of OxiClean. Wait a couple of hours or overnight. Rinse off and wash normally with a washing machine. There's really no need to hand wash your underwear. TLDR. Hot water causes your blood to cook, and is probably why it clogged. I bet you something else caused the clog, and something about this was the last straw for that drain. Dear, you can put them in the wash. It's recommended to hand wash first, because if you wash it soon after getting the blood in them, the stain has less time to set. And use cold water to clean. The heat cooks the proteins in the blood and sets it faster. Oh my sweet summer child. You can definitely throw your bloody undies in the wash with everything else. Cold water. Blood should be soaked in cold water. The only benefit to pre-washing stained clothes is to remove the stain from the item. It will not transfer to other clothes. 1. Blood doesn't stain other clothes. I throw my used cloth pads in with my regular laundry and nothing has ever happened. 2. Use cold water to soak and wash. Warm water sets the blood proteins into the cloth. Sink plungers are a thing and every home should have one. Now you know. Lol. I always just sprayed my stains with peroxide and tossed them in the wash and that did the trick. For me. They can't throw it in with the other clothes in the washing machine because it can easily stain other clothes. Blood stains don't work like that. Next clog, do this. Get a bucket and put in under the P-trap on the sink. The J-shaped line. Unhook the P-trap and let the gross water drain into the bucket. Take the J-shaped pipe outside and hose it clean. Use a flashlight to check the line that goes into the wall. If it looks clear, you are done. Put everything back together. Remove the bucket and you have solved the problem. My mom was a nurse and she always used peroxide for blood stains. If I understand correctly, the sink was not clogged. The drain stopper wouldn't open. You need to open the cabinet below the sink and look for the rod that comes from above. Look where it's connected. Did it come loose? Is it connected to lever you can pull on? Maybe the lever isn't engaging the plunger to push it back up. Anyway, that's what I've had to deal with in my home. Cold water. Not warm. Warm will set the stain.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.